Look, I'm back. I come back with a real video. Today I'm going to show you how I made this ginormous hairpiece. It's another Queenie DIY. Queenie or die, right? Isn't it fabulous? I love it. Isn't it so cute? I've always liked to wear bigger things in my hair, and I figured this thing out years ago. I used to wear these with a very high ponytail, like years ago. Here's a picture. Anyway, it was always my go-to thing. I'd wear a high ponytail and then these, but it also looks, I like the way it looks with my hair down now. I just didn't know I had stairs in my bathroom. So watch this tutorial, and I hope it explains things good, because you know me. These are super simple to make, and literally you just need black thread, a needle, some of these hair clip things. You know, you use them in like hair pieces. A rubber band, fray check, scissors, and like a bunch of fabric and ribbon and stuff. I buy my ribbons in huge things like this off of cheaptrims.com. I am going to be using all different kinds of fabric. This is trim, and let's see, we got some of this fabric. It's got like, ooh, shiny binies. Some, this is all like scraps that I have that you can buy, you know, like a half a yard of lace like this. And it's better if it actually has like some stiffness to it, because then it'll hold up better. This is just like a piece of fabric that came from the bottom of something, and I have some trim, just a bag of trim. Ooh, that's something that I made and I never, ooh, make a good cuff. Oh yeah, because I was using this for my purses I was making, but I think I'm going to turn this into a cuff. Oh, that's good material. Good idea. This is some lace, but I don't think I'm going to use this today for what I'm doing. If my nails are gross, it's because I'm an artist, so they don't stay perfect. Ooh, look at the beads. I like these, but we're not going to use these either. Okay, so this little tiny rubber band is what will make the big giant hairpiece. I'm gonna kind of wing it, and let me see. So first I'm going to cut some ribbon, and I have to judge just how long, because it also depends on how giant you're going to make your piece. So I'm going to say, oh my god, these scissors suck. Wish I got better scissors. The tips are good. So I'd say that long for ribbon. So get out of there, get out of there. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a bunch this length, whatever that is. I'd say that's probably like 10 inches, I'm guessing. Boink. I'm just going to cut a bunch of these because I'm not sure just how many I'm going to use. This is satin ribbon. I believe it's 1.5 inches thick. Yes, I'm right. 1.5 inches. So I'm just going to cut a bunch. You'd be surprised how much is going to go on that little ring. I'm going to free check the edges because these can get pretty rough. You know, they come undone. So, you know, it splits like crazy. So I'm going to put them all down. So I'm going to do that to all of them. Especially this kind of ribbon, this satin ribbon. And I'm getting it on the table. Don't do that. Okay, I'm going to do them all. Those are drying now with the furry truck. I used to wear the headpieces with all ribbon, so I would literally be shoving like 30 pieces on there. But today, I'm going to make a combination with ribbon and fabric. So I would say you could cut the same length, like 10 inches. There's the ribbon as it goes flying down the table. Chill out, fabric. I hate that. I hate when you're working with really light fabric and it's really long and it just goes sliding off the table. And then it's like I'm not gonna like make precise cuts because it kind of looks cool when it's all like crazy. Okay, so I want pieces that are like that. Actually, okay, I'm gonna cut in half. Cloop, cloop, cloop. Okay, I cut about 6 strips of this. And now I'm going to do a different fabric. Now I have this gauzy material that's going to be pretty stiff. So let me measure it. Let's measure it. About like that, and bye. See, there it goes. It says, I'm out of here. Gone, sucker. All right. Cut, cut, cut. Cut, cut, cut. You can see how the edges here is frayed. The edge is frayed. This is kind of a crappy edge, so I'm going to cut this off. This one I have about 6 pieces, and this is about 4 pieces. I'm going to do more of that. I think I'm going to cut some of this for texture because, and also because this has a wire hem and it might hold up nicely and it might look interesting. Ooh, this is a weird cut. Feels weird. I think this came on the bottom of a dress or something. Okay, I have about, I cut like 5 of these. Let's cut the wire off. And I cut them this way because these ones I'm actually going to be putting on this way, so it's like a loop sticking out. You'll see. You'll see. Trust me. Trust me. I don't know what I'm doing. I make it up. Okay, so we have those. We have this. The whole point is to have a bunch of different textures. And then we have the ribbon. And now here comes the fun part. This actually might not even be enough fabric, but we'll see. Now we'll just start tying them on. So you just go do 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 do, and you make a bow. 1, just like that. And then let's see, I'm going to alternate. So I'll use this fabric. Two. All right. I guess I gotta do the count every time. Actually, no, I'm gonna save these until last so I can see where I want exactly want to put them. So the whole thing now is to see, you could phrase stop this, but I'm probably just gonna leave it. Go all the way around until pretty much you can't fit any more on. I think gonna be beautiful. Just beautiful. I used to wear these constantly. Okay, so far this is what we have. Okay. A big fluff ball. Now what I'm going to do with these pieces, I'm going to place them in here. Like, I always like having some darker pieces instead of just all lace to give it more depth. There's an art to this. Believe it or not. Instead of tying this one off, I'm going to sew the two edges together very quickly. Nothing special. Kind of gathering it together like this. Oops. Kind of gathering it together. Okay. So then that part gets tucked in on the bottom. See? So then there will be a darker element with no edge. And once you start doing more, they kind of just get stuck in there. Put the raw edge down, and then now I'm going to sew it close to the rubber band, but not onto the rubber band, otherwise you won't be able to move it, just so it doesn't come flipping around and the seam ends up here. You know, you can make them without these kind, but I like to do it because it just gives it more texture. See, and now I can move it like that. It looks like a mess right now, but once it's all done, it'll be cool. And it looks cool in your hair. And then people ask you, where did you get your hat? I said, it's not a hat. So the seam doesn't end up at the top, you know. This is where it gets kind of, it's where it gets kind of annoying, trying to keep all of these things under control. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of them on and then move on to the ribbon. Okay, so now I've got those all on there. Now, if you don't want to do it that way, you could just keep tying things. But you see the way the dark, I just like the way it looks dark, you know. And also the rubber band is getting bigger and bigger. I do this, see, you could keep filling it in and then just use it as a rubber band for a ponytail. But I'm doing it a different way so it could be worn kind of like a crown. So now, so that's why I keep parting it like this. So now I'm going to put in some ribbon. But let's see, I'm going to put some towards the middle here. So these pieces I did fray check, but like I could fray check all this, but I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Let's see, let's put one. Well, see, that's the middle. Put one on here. It gets kind of frustrating at this point because it's hard to find. Where is this stupid rubber band? You can just do this while you're watching TV or You can do this while you're watching some TV or just to relax. Let's see, where am I putting another one? I'll put another one down here. I mean, and you can see how I just used scraps and some ribbon, and literally you can buy a thing of ribbon for super cheap. I think like $5. You can fill this whole thing with just ribbon. I used to do that too, so it was like super, like it looked all spiky. Maybe I'll put a picture up. It's getting crowded, but that's good. Let's see, we'll put, I think, one more, like right here. I have one left. I don't know if I could fit it in, just because. Okay, let's see. Where did I decide that the end was going to be? I put, okay, right here, because I put two of the ones that I sewed at the end, so I would know where I'm putting my ends. So this is what we have so far. See? And you could put feathers in it too. Ooh, that would be cool. All right. So the clips are going to get sewn to the rubber band at first. Open it and bring it around town. Put it through the rubber band first, but not too many times because it'll make the rubber band weak. Come on, come on. Bring it around town. This is the annoying part because everything starts getting into the thread. See? Ugh. Stop. Stop. You gotta make sure you're not putting it in the front because, see, it's slipping right now because it's, you gotta really secure it. Because, where is that? What is that? Get, because then when you go to put it on, it won't work. Once one is sewed on, you can cut it, but just make sure you have your thread already done. And you have this one in your hand so it doesn't go fling all through and then you lose the whole thing. Okay, so cut this. Just be easier to sew this side now that you cut it. This side, and it's kind of easier cut because I could wrap it around the end. And finish sewing this one on. The clips are on. You, depending on how thick your hair is, you might want to get thicker clips. And then you can put it on. It's kind of messy. Kind of messy on the inside, but looks good on the outside. Kind of like me. That's how pretty it looks. So here you have it. Big giant hair thing. But you can always do it a little smaller. You know, you could cut it so it's not as long, because I cut my, what did I say, 10 inches. You can cut them down to 6 and it would be shorter. You know, I've done that too. So try it out and let me know if you like it or not. You could replace the comb things with actual, you know, the other kind of combs, those plastic combs, but these hold really well. Like, I've been wearing this now for like an hour and it's not going anywhere. It's super cute. Like I showed you, when you use different textures, it gives it a really cool, you know, it lays different and it, you know, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. You should try it out because it's easy peasy, cheesy. I'm actually really happy that I did this hairpiece today, or that I wanted to do this DIY, because now I got a new hairpiece. And I'm happy. Thanks for watching, and I hope you make one, and I hope that you enjoy it, and you can make them any color, but I don't know why you would want to. No, I'm just kidding. It's really great for cheerleaders too. I can see cheerleaders wearing this. Go for it. Go. If you want to get notification when I upload, hit the little notification. Ding, 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 ding. Queenie's on. Subscribe to the channel. Wherever the button is here.